What's up, guys? X-Man here, back, going to cap off the live Xtreme series. Going to be doing the grand finale, and then we'll do the Miami Surf and Turf, and then another video I'll do the September Spectacular and Holiday Special. Let's see, Rallycross, Hypercar, Jet Sprint, and Alpha GP. And before I really get into the races, I'd like to ask you guys to, since, you know, some of my content's been booming, like Sonic Mania, the first part did really well. If you do enjoy my content, if you really want to make an impact on my channel, I'd really appreciate a subscription, maybe a like, maybe a little bit, like watch longer in the video. I'd really appreciate it, because I'd like to make some money in the process. It's not my main focus, but I would like to be rewarded for my efforts, I suppose. Because I don't, as you can tell, I don't edit, because I can't edit, honestly. I don't know how, and I don't have the correct tools. I can do cuts and whatnot, and like I can do jump cuts while using Share Factory. But outside of that, I can't do a whole lot.
Grand finale of the live Xtreme series. We're here in Northern California for the most important race of the year. This is the big one, where the top drivers in Motor Nation take on their biggest rivals to see who really reigns supreme.
Real quick, let me turn down the overall audio so you can actually hear me. But like I said, I would like to... Oh, crap. I would like to, you know...
You want to rule Motor Nation?
It's... Damn it.
You're gonna have to earn.
Let me restart. But I would like to... It's not just because money for me. I'd like to be able to get funds to get, you know, better setup, more, you know, and get on PC, and I can record from there instead of having to use my PlayStation or Tucker Hush. Or you could just fix your physics engine. Because drifting is practically impossible in this game.
You're not gonna just hand it to me that easy, are you?
But yeah, I'd like to record with like some sort of capture card and process it through a computer and really be able to get, you know, some sort of decent frame rate and recording quality. Because on PlayStation you can only record, if I can even go, without slamming into a tree, because drifting sucks bollocks. But I'd like to be able to actually get it higher than 720, which is the highest you can get on PlayStation. Even though it should most certainly record higher, because it'll play it higher. But definitely, if you do enjoy my content and you're not already subscribed, do subscribe if you want to, you know, stick around to see the big steps. A video hitting 100 views, something like a face reveal. You know, I'd love to be able to do that stuff. You know, just recently I started talking in my videos. I don't recall which one exactly, but one of the one of the midpoint videos I started talking. I want to try and keep that up, even though I don't have a whole lot of topics to talk about that other YouTubers don't already cover. And this thing drives straight.
You got past me once. Not again.
God, Ubisoft, why'd you have to make these characters so unlikable? Tucker's alright, but then you got Tio and Clancy. They're just so annoying about it. I want to get my payback, and you're like 5 miles ahead of them. It's not a rival if they're not, you know, able to keep up. Also, Pagonis are actually one of my favorite cars. My personal favorite is actually my overall favorite car is definitely the Lancer Evo X. It used to be the Mustang, but now I'm gotten into like tuner cars. Tuner cars are one of my personal favorites. The Nissans and the Hondas and the Mitsubishis. It's really like how customizable they are, really.
This time, I'm not holding anything back.
Oh, forgot how tight jet sprint turns. Kind of have to memorize how each vehicle controls. Every vehicle controls relatively well. Some of the cars are a bit iffy, and hovercraft still sucks. You can't convince me that hovercraft isn't literally the worst. So it controls like you're ice skating with roller skates.
Push it to the limit, darling.
You know I always do.
Sand surfing. Yep. I think the best races are, in fact, the normal live extreme races, everything but this one. The ones where it flips in between spots. Where you like James Bond your car into a boat. Those ones are pretty good. It's one of my personal favorites.
No points,
That's
no
a lot.
tricks, just you and me in a flat-out race. And it's about time.
Ooh, jet sprint. Sharp turns are not my friend. I mean, I live in... I don't know if I said this before, but I do live in Florida, and people are all about trucks and whatnot. Never been a fan of trucks. Not as cool as cars. I don't want to just get to point A to point B, I want to do it in style. Not in a timely manner, but just in style. Sometimes the community raps in this game can be pretty cool. That's why I put this PlayStation one on. PlayStation gang rise up. Comments? Clarence, shut up. Play as Clancy, I was thinking of Resi 7. But yeah, definitely I do respond to comments. So if you want to drop a comment asking me a question, something simple. It doesn't have to be too much of a complex question like what the meaning of life is or something. But if you're just not asking me like what's my favorite food or, you know, what, not car engine, but like what, I don't know, what my preference on certain things is, what my favorite show is. I think my favorite colors should be obvious on most of my vehicles.
It will be my pleasure to deny you this championship.
Clarence, you're just a sore loser.
Correct.
No, I'm a great driver, as I'm about to remind your former prodigy.
You're reminding me of how easily I smoke you. No, you're reminding me of how easily you get smoked. That's what you're doing. Open roads, fast car. What could be better? $269. Yeah, I'd like to really grow this channel up, do sponsorships that I like. I won't do a sponsorship if I don't like what I'm being sponsored by. Cough, cough, read Shadow Legends. But I'll never do mobile game sponsorships unless it's something like COD Mobile or Dead by Daylight Mobile or Need for Speed No Limits. If they ever sent me a contract for a sponsorship, then I would accept it. If it's a game I like, mobile game I like, or something like Dollar Shave Club, Manscaped, any energy drink company that wants to get some shout outs.
I'm down with that. Though I vote for more up and less brown. I deal only
I'm always, like I said, I'm always willing to respond to comments. I am very open to suggestions for games. I'll always, like, if it's a game I can get on my console, I'll obviously search it up, buy it if it looks good.
Him? He's a fraud. And so is any racing circuit that would call him a champion. If he really wants to race, he knows where to find me.
He's done some real good for the family. And he ain't bad at racing either.
Can he race? Sure, but he's more than that. He's become a friend. Just look at this car if you want proof of how thoughtful and caring he is.
I've been with the champ since the beginning, when we were a couple of nobodies. But I always knew he had what it took. Skill, determination, hard work, the whole package. Now look, not bad for a couple of nobodies, don't you think? So, how does it feel
Nice
to be
2010
the
animations,
champion
by the
of
way.
Xtreme Series and the leader of Motor Nation? Surely you must be proud of everything you've accomplished.
I like doing donuts in an F1 car. Yeah, there we go. Alright, on to Surf and Turf. And I'll see if I can't find an interesting event race that I like. I like playing the, my powerboat maxed out? Let me check that. No, that's not it, that's not it. Filter, discipline, powerboat. It is not maxed out. Performance. No, you're still on the same thing. I think I can get away with it. With max difficulty on Surf and Turf. Because my rally rate and hypercar are maxed out. Might slack in powerboat though. That's the only issue. I still apologize for this fan, it's really obnoxious. But it's hot. There's not much I can do about it. Powerboat. Offshore Mark 1, because I never got a different one. Rally Raid. Yeah, I'll go with the race truck. And top speed, let me see it. Come on. 279, 278. Alright, we're going with the Zonda. I'm no expert, but I don't think it can turn while you're staying still. But then again, I'm not an expert in vehicles. I think car looks nice and go fast and make a loud noise. That's all I'm thinking.
From the water to the beaches to the heart of the city, we're serving up a racing combo platter of everything that makes Miami great. Brought to you by Live. We make the cameras.
It's not that great, I swear. Then again, I haven't gone to Miami, but it's probably not great if it's like the rest of Florida.
Event, we wanted a sizzling, mouth-watering land and sea odyssey that would leave our viewers hungry for more. And since Miami
Come on now, my powerboat's underpowered.
Speedboats and sports cars, it was the only oven hot enough to handle this racing recipe. So bon appetit, race fans. It's time to get cooking. surprises at who's just taken the lead. Will the sun ever set on this competitor?
Yeah, I know. That was too hilarious not to. I don't even know how that happened. They just tried to butt in front of me and then I flipped them over and dunked them. I think his boat is covered.
Let's get out of the water and get ready for a high-speed blow dry.
Or I'll just get caught in the corner. That's fine. It'll just teleport me. No worries. Right into the race truck. The suspension does not sound okay after that, to be honest with you. Let's put all the battle pass stuff I caught on this. Oh, it's not turning. That's why people talk crap about Fords all the time. Yeah, let's put a community wrap on it. That's what I sometimes do. I don't like to try and make my own. I have made a lot in Need for Speed Heat. I plan on playing through that game as well. Oh, this music's actually
Whoops.
somehow
Looks
still
like we
cool.
may have left a few things on the beach. Hope our drivers don't let those slow them down.
Yeah, I made an alt account so I can replay the whole game from start to finish for you guys. It's actually a really great game. I'd love to do stuff like, you know, open lobbies on some of the Call of Duty games. I don't really get a lot of action. Excluding Black Ops 4, the game's still trash. But like Black Ops 3, Infinite Warfare wasn't too bad. I also have some old games like Ghosts and Advanced Warfare. They're kind of considered outdated. Also on Sideways. There we go. Send the ocean. But yeah, I'd love to do some of that stuff, even though the older games are restricted to that console only. We could do some stuff in Vanguard or Cold War. Cold War's alright. You can have fun on it sometimes.
We've had our turf, so now it's time for dessert. Speed.
Why is the traffic?
Forget squirrels or raccoons. Here in Miami, the local wildlife includes alligators, who make their
That is
homes
fact.
in those waterways. Dog owners, if you move to Miami, be sure to keep your pets on a short leash.
The only correct thing is that there's alligators damn near everywhere.
These are the Venetian Islands, a group of artificial islands constructed in the bay and connected by a bridge originally built in part by racing pioneer Carl G. Fisher. If only he could see what we're doing now.
Ooh, I'm zooming. A little bit of drifting.
Our racers are on the final stretch to the finish line in downtown
I can't
Miami.
confirm nor deny the statement earlier, but I feel like it might be true.
450 kilometers per hour. That's 280 miles per hour, folks. They'll be there
Yeah, we speak
before you
American
know
here.
it.
Sorry, guys. We speak American. Crap. Listen, I only speak feet. I only speak centimeters. I only speak miles. I don't mess with that kilometer nonsense.
What a finish to the Live Extreme Series Miami Surf and Turf. Be sure to follow us on social
Let's see.
media.
Oh, whoops.
Until our next exciting, unprecedented Live Extreme event. Have a cold one, slip on your shades, and enjoy your time in beautiful Miami. I know I will.
Just looking back at the last one. Oh yeah, I can definitely go for another. If the old ones are about 18 minutes long, I believe, I can definitely go for a couple shorter races. Let's see, let me see if I can't. There's so many cars in this game. Where is it? Any good Mitsubishis that I haven't gotten yet? No, it's just Lancer variant. Where is... so close. I'd say it's pretty cool looking though, not gonna lie. Let's see, street racing, street race. I already did the DeLorean races. So many I've already done. Yeah, the Miami ride. Let's see what else we got. Okay. Let's see, loan vehicle. Yeah, let's do. Should do Year of the Tiger. Yeah, sure, why not? We'll do this one. We'll do ice. No, not ice, because that one kind of sucks. We'll do the one that had to do with the flashbacks. Japan one. You know what? We'll stick with the Lancer. And the tires. The tires are ridiculous. I love them. It's supposed to be skateboard wheels. I'm hoping that it's actually possible to get one of these cars IRL. Lancer is one of my favorite cars of all time. I'd love to be able to actually buy one. Not with YouTube money. I'll get my money from a different source. I'm not going to say what it is, because that is classified information. Listen here, just because you have a Ferrari doesn't mean you're better than me. Hey, you tried to rear-end me. Little rat. I mean, Lancer kind of drifts, if you want to call it that, if I wouldn't get slammed into a wall by annoying AI. I believe increasing the difficulty doesn't mean that they're better at the race.
Run loud, run first.
Out of my way, you rat. I believe increasing difficulty just means they're allowed to catch up more quickly. They're rubber band, I believe that's the correct term. If you ever played Mario Kart, they rubber band hard. You could be a lap ahead and somehow one blue shell later you're dead last. God, the drifting. We don't use drifting as a means to continue going straight. Actually, as a matter of fact, in practically every racing game, drifting is a means of keeping your speed through a turn. I don't know how you mess up a very crucial detail about what drifting was meant for in video games. I mean, now it's showing off. I mean, if you've ever seen Ken Block drifts, that's some clean drifting, if I've ever seen it. But, outside of that, if you're talking video games, drifting's only a means to hold your speed through a corner. It's not really serve another purpose. Well, unless you're doing a drift race in certain games that have drift races that give you points based off of how well you are in fact drifting. But I digress. I believe I mentioned, I don't recall which one I mentioned this in. It might have been the Sonic one. But I'd like to see if I can figure out getting streaming to work. I'd love to do like a 24-hour stream when I get some time to myself. Because I'd much rather stream on YouTube as opposed to Twitch, because Twitch is very yucky. I don't want to be on Twitch at all. I'm gonna hold all my hot takes and opinions until my channel gets a little bit more popular, and you guys are more people are more accepting of these opinions. There's nothing wrong with them per se. It's just someone might take it the wrong way. Also, I don't understand how the actually the roads are wet. That's why it's drifting. Because normally you can't. It's very difficult to drift a Lancer because they're all-wheel drive, so going in the backwards or going. And that's supposed to keep your grip. So you can see how it would probably be difficult to drift it. But I guess if you try hard enough, you can drift. You can drift all-wheel, front-wheel cars. Just takes a bit of practice and knowing what to do. I'm talking IRL, of course. Video games are just push brake and you drift. My point exactly. That should be enough to get the RX-8. Oh, definitely. Oh, absolutely. More than enough. I can buy it and deck it out. I'm gonna put it half and half, like the Lancer right here. I'm gonna do that, and I'm gonna do flashback race. Hopefully, I don't go over my time limit of an hour. Because my Killing Floor 2 video almost hit an hour, and I almost crapped my pants. Because it would just cut the video. Why do you have to go to HQ to buy them? You shouldn't have to go to HQ. You should be able to buy it for here. Come on, don't need to be any longer than it needs to be. I don't want to cut. I think I might get like a editor. This means I don't like the current genres that everybody likes to play. Mazda collector, let's go. It's like the most vehicles I have are the ones that are Japanese. Go figure, right? I don't like my tuners. That's not reset. Alright, let me fully upgrade. Okay, that one. Little icons are like special boosts, I believe. If I go to, wrong one, affix, popular and rear drag. Rich gives you more money from the race, I believe. So it's always a good one. Forensic, I believe, helps with nitro, so definitely gonna toss that one on. I don't know what bumper does. I know what bulldozer does. You just push people out of the way better. Another rich. Actually, let me see if I can upgrade it. Recalibrate. That's a better upgrade, yeah. 0.7 instead of 0.3. 0.6 instead of point. Thing. Alright, let's color it up and deck it out. Classic. Bright green. Oh, excuse me. Go with a more bluish green. No, that's from the Mustang from the original video. Those are just two stripes. Does that fit? Yes, it does. I don't put a lot of effort into them. I still don't put a lot of effort into them. Okay, let's go with that. Oh, that looks ridiculous. Goodness, people actually put that on their cars? Hope not. default lights with the splitter. Put that Rocket Bunny kit on it, you're not fooling anyone. Oh, that's interesting. I'll put that one on. What? God, Ubisoft, fix your crap. It is outrageous. Alright, let's try this again. Alright, we'll just skip the skirts then. Doesn't want me to do the skirts apparently. I'll use my credits. I don't care enough about my credits. Ooh, I like that. Rear fender on the second one. Okay, it will not. Let me do an overview. I will surpass this glitch. This glitch will not best me. Oh, that fits perfectly. Definitely putting that one on. Vanity. Okay, it's fixed. Yeah, I'll put on the red motion. Magenta ethereal. Do Fosberg racing. No underglow. Black tint. And couldn't care less about them more. And now we'll do the flashback and we will call it a video. Flashback Japan. Oh, that's good. Oh, it's actually wide. It's a wide boy. It's weird to look at. Why is it so wide? Reminded me of something. Like how hitting the horn turns on the little lights. Especially good on the RX-7. So you get the little flip-up lights. And you cannot convince me that flip-up headlights are not cute and adorable. And the best thing a car can have. Here, how about this? If you made it this far in the video, drop a comment saying RX-8 is king. If you have made it to this point.
And I see the winner's circle in your future.
If you made it this far, yes, please do comment RX-8 is king, so I know who actually will watch the full video. Because on average, only a couple of minutes. Come on, guys, you can do better than that. Get out of my ear with that. I'm not trying to call a cat. Ooh, nick the wall, I don't want to do that. Why are they on my butt? I fully upgraded my vehicle, they should not be on my butt. And there we go. I do like this nitro though. Not nitro. Smoke. It's uniform. Oh, we almost made it to Icon 365. It'd be a whole year of icons. Well, if you made it this far, you made it to the end. Comment, I am an engineer. It's engineer, but replacing ENG with END. And I'll see you in the next one. X-Man, signing off.